Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Dog, check on Ox. 2. Roger, let's crank and meet back on Pry 8 at taxi time. 2.
Good. Temperature 26, dew point 22, altimeter 2998, simultaneous ILS and visual approaches in use. Landing and departing runway 06 right and 06 left. Caution, large cranes operating north ramp. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information whiskey. Anderson Air Force Base information whiskey. 2205 Zulu. Wind 075 at 12 knots. Visibility 9 miles. Broken clouds at 7,300. Temperature 26. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2998. Simultaneous ILS and visual approaches in use. Landing and departing runway 06 right.
Dog, check on Pry. 2. Roger, Anderson ground, dog flight of 2 Warthogs. Request taxi for takeoff, VFR to the southwest with the booze news.
Dog, Roger. Actually, information X-rays now current. Altimeter 29999er. Taxi via Bravo Foxtrot to 06 right. Hold short.
Dog copies 299er. We'll grab X-ray, taxi Bravo Foxtrot to the right. Hold short. 2, jump over and grab X-ray. If there's anything earth-shattering, let me know. 2. Alright, man, I'm going to hold 180 knots and spin at the rejoin steer point. Once you're saddled, we'll turn toward Alpha and start the low-level route down to the south end of the island. I've got a case of beer on the line with outrigger, but they won't be able to see us on that low-level route, so let's keep it below 500 AGL and max terrain masking the whole way south to Cocos Island. 2 copies.
Ground, Rogue 42, southwest ramp, request engine start. We'll be departing to the southwest VFR.
Roger, Rogue 42 is clear engine start. Departure will be at your own risk.
Copy all, and clear engine start, Rogue 42.
Anderson ground, Venom flight of 2 Viper, spot 75 and 76, request startup. We're VFR to the south in Whiskey 517.
Venom is clear engine start. Information in X-ray is current. Altimeter 299er.
29er, clear engine start.
Dog, contact tower 132.2.
Dog, push button 6 pry. Tower, dog ready to go on Foxtrot. I'd like to orbit southeast of the field on the downwind leg over the water at 1000A until my number 2 rejoins.
Dog, you're clear for takeoff. Make a right downwind departures. Orbit as required. Feet wet. Contact Guam departures 128.5.
Dog, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure, and orbit feet wet approved. Dog, push, pry 3.
Square.
Departure, dog flight off Anderson, right downwind. We're VFR out into Whiskey 517. Request flight following. We'll be transiting just east of Diagana Airport below 500 ATO after my number 2 rejoin.
Dog, radar contact, clear as requested. Clear to the Class D. I'll have some departure traffic coming off the international airport. I'll keep you posted.
2 is saddled. Roger, let's press to Alpha, 300 knots, cleared, fighting wing.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Dog, traffic's a Metroliner departing to the
Pull up,
northwest.
pull up.
Island Hopper 457, your traffic will be a flight of 2 A-10s, low level southbound, east of the airfield. Shouldn't be a factor.
Island Hopper has traffic in sight.
2, heads up towers, 2 o'clock.
Pull up, pull up.
2's visual.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright, Dozer, today we're going to reset our AFAT currency by calling in some 9 lines with a pair of AATC Vipers, call sign Venom Flight. We're participating in a SYNC-X with the Navy to sink 3 ships which will form an artificial reef in an ideal location just off the southwest coast of Guam. I'll control and pass 2 of the 9 lines, and then I'll give you control for the other 2, for a total of 4. Perfect, since the Vipers will be carrying 4 GBU-12. My plan is to buddy lays for the Vipers so they can stay above the cloud layer. We will remain low where we can observe and record the action with our lightning pods and coordinate with any Navy C-2 operating in the area. So do we get to drop today or just play tour guide for the Vipers? Well, we'll each have a general purpose 500 pounder to use on any ship that's still afloat after the Vipers make their passage. If all the ships are already sunk, we can pick on an imaginary target within the objective area. I prefer not to bring back any ordnance, if you know what I mean. We've also got laser rockets in the gun, and we may get a chance to employ either or both on the ship target. Finally, according to the mission briefing this morning, if Venom is unable to sink the ship with their ordnance, the Navy will have each ship rigged with plenty of explosives to facilitate its sinking, just as an insurance policy.
Roger, good copy.
Also, I forgot to tell you, man, I met a dude outside the bowling alley, and we started talking about diving in the local area.
Pull up,
Turns out
pull
he's
up.
got a sweet spread on the south side of the island with his own private reef, and he invited us both down to dive later this week if we can make it back down here from
Pull up,
Rhoda.
pull
We're
up.
going to check out his place after we wrap up the SYNC-X today.
Nice, man. Sounds awesome.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Dog, I've got a possible helicopter traffic maneuvering at your 12 o'clock for 5 miles, low level. I'm getting primary returns only.
Pull up, pull up.
Dog has the traffic in sight. 2, let's climb to 500 ABL to clear that helo. I'm pretty sure he's heads down checking out Talafofo Falls.
Copy, can't blame him. Hope it doesn't cost you a case of beer.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Dog, no traffic observed between present position
Pull up,
and Whiskey
pull up.
517. Clear off frequency. Contact me when you're complete with maneuvers in Whiskey 517 if you'd like to resume flight following.
Pull up, pull up.
Departure, roger. Dog flight, push Pride 10 and Aux 4. Dog, check Pride.
2,
Dog, check Aux.
2.
Alright, man, let's start a climb at 200 knots and see if we can figure out how high this cloud layer is. I think the Vipers are going to end up working above the clouds, and we'll stay below the clouds and laze their bombs in.
Sounds good.
Alright, Dozer, the ceiling is right at 7,500 feet. My game plan is to set up our AFAC orbit underneath and have the Vipers run in north to south using IP Alpha. We'll anchor north of the ships on our right-hand wheel. Let's check in with Sentry Ops for word. Sentry, this is Dog Flight checking in, mission number Alpha Foxtrot Alpha Charlie 13187 in Whiskey 517. Request word.
Roger, Dog. Your SyncX mission is a go. Venom flight should be on station any minute now. NBG-C2 is requesting you sync target number 3 first, since they're unsure how many hits that amphib's going to take to sync. After that, it's your choice on the sequence for targets 1 and 2. How's the weather looking out there? Is Venom going to be able to self-laze under the cloud deck?
Sentry, I think they could do it, but we're happy to orbit low level and buddy lays for them.
Roger, Dog. Sounds like a solid plan. They're going to be min fuel en route to the tanker. Proceed with your mission. The Navy has a sea surface mission commander on board the USS Stockdale, but you are the overall air component mission commander.
Dog, copies. Dozer, let's set about 1,500 pounds per hour per motor while we're orbiting in the AFAC stack today. That'll give us more fuel to explore that reef on the RTB.
Roger, and now we hurry up and wait. Gotta love that hog loader time. Not.
That's why I always have a Snickers bar in my helmet bag. fenced in and confirmed laser code 1688.
2 is fenced, code confirmed.
Sentry off, Venom Flight of 2 Vipers is 20 north of Whiskey 517, checking in for SyncX.
Roger, Venom. Dog 1's your AFAC for today's events, and he's up on Sentry Ops and Blue. After you guys are Winchester, text codes available for AAR in the northeast track. Are you guys RTB Saipan today?
Sentry, that's firmed up. They need our jets for an early morning go up there tomorrow. So after resetting our AAR currency with Texaco and our strafing runs in our 7201, we are RTB Saipan.
Good copy, Venom.
Dog, this is 007, the Navy Surface Commander on board the USS Stockdale. We're steaming in the north end of the objective area. Our EOD guys want to assess that amphib ship after 2 impacts to ensure it's going to sink vertically. So only conduct 2 attacks on it and then give us a look-see.
007, Dog copy. 2 drops only on the amphib until you clear further. Dog 2, go trail.
Why do they care whether it sinks vertically or not?
Yeah, they brought that up in the briefing this morning. I guess it's just to aid coral formation or better for the fish or something.
Once again, the Fat Amy's would have bingoed out and been headed to the tanker by now.
True story.
Dog 1, this is Venom 1 checking in. Playtime 15 minutes. We've got 4 by GPU 12s ready for 9 line.
Roger, Venom. This is Dog 1. Me and my Dash 2 will be tag teaming today's event. Airspace altimeter 29er. Ceiling is overcast at 7,500. We're going to be using Type 2 control and buddy lasing for you. Advise ready for first 9 line.
Venom 1's ready to copy.
Roger, Alpha 357, 15 miles, sea level, amphibious ship, north 1303.626, east 144.28.877, marked by laser 1688. Friendlies north orbit at Cherubs 5, egress south to Alpha. Advise ready to copy remarks.
Venom 1's ready to copy.
Final attack heading 330 to 030, remain above the weather, drop on coords. Terminal guidance provided by Dog 1. Request GPU 12, 1 bomb on target. Read back.
Venom 1 copies. The amphib ship north 1303.625, east 144.28.877 on laser code 1688, attack heading 330 to 030.
Venom, read back correct. Advise ready for laser.
Van 1's in from the south.
Venom 1, continue.
Laser on.
Lasing.
Spot.
Venom 1 cleared hot.
Venom 1 Pickle. Time of flight 41 seconds.
Venom 1 terminate. Target's hit, but looks like we'll need a reattack. Advise ready for second 9 line.
Roger, dog. Venom 2 will be taking this one.
Alright, Dog 2, your turn.
Venom 2, this is Dog 2. Advise ready for 9 line. Venom 2 is ready to copy. All target data as previously briefed. Remarks same. Read back.
Venom 2 copies the amphib ship, north 1303.625, east 144.28.877 on laser code 1688, attack heading 330 to 030.
Venom, read back correct. Advise ready for laser.
Venom 2 is in from the south.
Venom 2, continue.
Laser on.
Lasing.
Spot.
Venom 2 cleared hot.
Venom 2 Pickle, time of flight 43 seconds.
Venom 2, terminate. Target hit, but per the Navy Surface Commander, let's move to next target. Dog from 007, we're steaming south to get eyes on that amphib. We'll be popping red smoke on our location.
Dog copies. Don't worry, 007. We'll keep you safe. We're shifting to target 1 and then target 2. Venom from Dog, advised, ready for 9 line.
Venom 1's ready to copy.
Roger, Alpha 345, 18 miles, sea level, patrol ship, north 1305.936, east 144.29.010, marked by laser 1688. Friendlies north orbit at Cherubs 5, egress south to Alpha, advised, ready to copy remarks.
Venom 1's ready to copy.
Final attack heading 330 to 030, remain above the weather, drop on quartz. Terminal guidance provided by Dog 1, request GBU-12, 1 bomb on target, or read back.
Venom 1 copies the patrol ship at north 1305.936, east 144.29.010, laser code 1688, attack heading 330 to 030.
Venom 1, read back correct, advised, ready for laser.
Venom 1's in from the south.
Venom 1, continue.
Laser on.
Lasing.
Spot.
Venom 1, cleared, hot.
Venom 1 pickle, time of flight 4 to 2 seconds.
Venom 1, terminate. Target is destroyed.
Venom 2, this is Dog 2, advised, ready for final 9 line.
Venom 2's ready to copy.
Roger, Alpha 358, 17 miles, sea level, landing ship, north 1306.363, east 144.25.766, marked by laser 1688. Friendlies north orbit at Cherubs 5 and vicinity target 3. Egress south to Alpha. Advised, ready to copy remarks.
Venom 2's ready to copy remarks.
Final attack heading 330 to 030. Remain above the weather. Drop on quartz. Terminal guidance provided by Dog 2. Request GBU 12. 1 bomb on target. Read back.
Venom 2 copies landing ship. North 1306 decimal 363. East 144.25 decimal 766. Laser code 1688. Attack heading 330 to 030.
Venom, read back correct. Advise ready for laser.
Venom 2's in from the south.
Venom 2, continue.
Laser on.
Lasing.
Spot.
Venom 2, cleared hot.
Venom 2 pickle. Time of flight 40 seconds.
Venom 2, terminate. Target destroyed.
A Sentry Venom flights Winchester and needs to continue north on mission.
Roger, Venom, clear RTB. Nice work today.
Dog 1, thanks for the reps. Venom is RTB to the north.
Roger, Venom. Nice shooting today. Catch you at the bowling alley next time we're at Anderson.
That's a hard pass for me, dog. That stir fry just doesn't sit well in my stomach.
Roger that, Venom.
Dog, okay, our EOD guys want one more 500-pounder on that amphibious hunk of steel to send it to Neptune.
Dog 1, guns, guns, guns. .007, Roger. I've got a 500-pounder that'll be perfect for the occasion. Steer clear of the amphib. I'm in high.
Pull up.
Dog
Pull up.
1, pickle. .007 Roger, my wingman has been chomping at the bit to drop sorties today. I'm going to turn him loose. Steer clear of the amphib, my dash 2 is in hot. Break, break, dozer, you're cleared hot on the amphib. Send that thing to the seafloor and put it out of its misery.
Two, Wilco. Dog 2 is in hot. Dog 2, pickle. Jack, nice drop, dog. That was impressive.
All in a day's work, 007. Thanks for the support. We'll see you on the next sortie. Sentry off. Dog is at the end of bull and is RTB Rhoda.
Roger, Dog. Nice work with you today. That Navy captain on the USS Stockdale was impressed. See you guys on the next sortie. You're cleared off frequency and cleared north to the dog patch. By the way, the outrigger guys said they owe you a case of beer. They didn't detect you at all on your ingress down here on that low-level route.
Dog copy. Dog 2 rejoined.
Two is saddle.
Dog flight, fence out.
2 is fenced out.
Roger, let's drop down and go take a close look at that reef before we blast out of here for Rhoda.
Roger, I'm game.
2, go Pry 3 and Ox 1. Dog, check Pry.
2.
Dog, check Ox.
2.
Yeah, man, this dude owns like the whole island. He's got a sweet dive boat down there, and apparently his private reef is loaded with sea life.
Altitude, altitude.
Looks excellent. Dude, what's the name of his boat? Sales calls?
Yeah, looks like it. I guess he's a salesman or something.
Damn, man. He's even got his own helo park down there. Oh shit, Lee, knock it off. I just took at least 2 seagulls down my right side. Looks like my leading edge has some sheet metal damage, and my right motor is foobar. Oil pressure is way low. They must have gone into the motor too. Shit, man. I'm gonna have to shut it down. The oil pressure is hovering around 15 psi.
Roger, man. Run to the bullface and shut her down. Let's climb and turn towards Anderson, and then we can chat. All right, Dozer, how you doing?
So far, so good. Just trimming out the rudder.
Roger, let's review the bull phase. So throttle set to minimum, but you couldn't maintain 30 psi, so you went throttle idle, and still we're only seeing 15 psi, so throttle to off. Did we miss anything?
No, pretty straightforward. I didn't see any fire indications. Must have just sheared some turbine blades.
Roger, let me do a quick battle damage check on you.
Yep, cleared rejoin. I'm gonna hold 180 knots in a shallow orbit.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay, right engine looks secure. I can see some damage to your leading edge, and the right motor is trailing some smoke, but no signs of fire. Okay, I'm going to call approach and get us flight following back to Anderson. Monitor Pry 3. Approach, dog flight, back with you, emergency.
Dog, Guam approach. Say location and nature of emergency.
Approach, dog's on the Uniform Alpha Mike 220 radial for 25 over Cocos Island, and my number 2 had to shut down a motor. Once still on board, he has about 45 minutes of fuel. We're just looking for flight following and vectors for the visual to 06 back at Anderson.
Roger, dog, radar contact. Initial vector to Anderson 040. Recommend climb and maintain 3,500 until you get north of the mountains. Do you require any assistance?
Dog is climbing to 3,500. We're northbound now. Negative assistance required at this time.
Guam approach, copy.
Approach, we're going to be coordinating with the Anderson soft. We'll remain on frequency. Dog, push button 8 aux. Anderson base off. This is dog flight emergency. We need to chat with the soft.
Dog, 36 Deadwing ops. Copy. Let me grab them for you. Stand by.
Station calling. This is the 36 Airwing Soft. Go ahead.
Hey man, this is Gumby with the Dog Patchers. I'm flying with Dozer and he's got his right motor shut down. We're about 25 miles south of the airbase inbound. He took a bird strike and his oil pressure went out of limits. We ran through the boldface and he's good to go. He's trailing some smoke, but no sign of fire, and he's also got some sheet metal damage to his right leading edge, but no flight control issues noted. I wanted to check in with you to see if you can coordinate with wing safety to meet us out on the ramp so they can grab their samples when we land. I'd rather not wait all day for them, if you know what I mean.
Well, I can't really help you with samples. I mean, that's going to be between you and the base lab folks and the flight surgeon. That's really not my specialty, if you know what I mean.
No, man, not those kind of samples. I'm talking about grabbing the bird remains that are lodged in Dozer's leading edge for the BASH program.
Oh, okay, yeah. Roger that, Dog. Sounds like a solid plan. I'll get a hold of the safety folks and have them meet you out on the ramp. We'll coordinate with Venom Ops for your parking spots. Let's see, sounds like you covered all the essential steps. Let's see, weather's improving and we're VMC, so recommend the visual straight in. Are you guys carrying any ordnance or chaff flares?
Affirmative. We've got a canister of APKWS, a piece, gun, and a full CMS loadout.
Roger, Dog. That should be fine. Just contact Venom Ops on 265.35 when you're on the deck, and they'll get you situated.
Dog flight copies. 2 push over to Aux 1. Dude, hang out here on Aux 1 and pry 3 with approach. I'm going to jump over to Venom Ops now and get us parking. You doing all right?
Good to go, Lead.
Venom Ops, Dog flight of 2 Warthogs with the Dog Patchers. We're like 10 minutes out. Dog 1 is code 1. Dog 2 is code 3. He took a bird strike, and he's got the right motor shut down, and he's got some leading edge sheet metal damage. We've already contacted the SOF. We just need 2 good parking spots.
Roger, Dog. Just take them back to where you got them. Maintenance will be waiting for you. Oh, and we'll get flight safety on the horn, too. We'll try to keep the BASH folks from slow-leaking you guys.
Dog copies back to spots 27 and 26. Alright, man, we're taking it back to our original spots. Let's just shoot the straight into 06. I'll play chase with you all the way down to the threshold and then do a low approach and request close. Meet you in parking.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Well, dude, looks like we got another down day or 2 at Anderson.
Sweet, this means we can get down and dive that reef.
Dogflight information, Yankee is current for Anderson, altimeter 29er, cleared for the straight-in runway 06 and cleared through the Agana Class D. Contact Anderson Tower on a 5-mile final.
Dog copies cleared to straight-in 06 and cleared through the Class D. Dog, let's push over to Pry 6. Anderson Tower, Dog flight of 2 Warthogs is inbound, emergency. My number 2 has his right motor shut down, gear in transit for 2, 1 soul on board, just looking for the straight in to 06. Dash 2 will be full stop, Dog 1 will be low approach for the closed pattern.
Dog, roger that. Dog 2's clear to land. Dog 1 cleared to low approach, left closed, traffic approved.
Dog copies, 2 clear to land, lead clear for the low approach and left closed. Dog 1 is gear down. Dude, are you gonna put your gear down?
Yeah, man, I was just looking at my hydraulic pressure. It's getting a little low, but I should be good.
Gear and flaps down, you're looking good. You got this, brother.
Altitude, altitude.
Dog 1 is left base, gear, stop.
Dog 1 is clear to land. Dog 1, clear the active and push Anderson ground.
Ground, Dog 1's clear the active, request taxi to spot 27.
Dog 1 clears requested. Remain this frequency to park. Give way to your wingmen and fire crash rescue response vehicles.
Dog 1 Wilco. Well, Chief, the jet's code 1, but Dozer jet's gonna need some TLC.
Roger that, sir. We got notified from Benham Ops. Sounds like you guys might get a few days off.
Well, it's a tough break, Chief, but somehow we'll manage.
I guess that means we'll be seeing you and Dozer at the bowling alley this evening for a few frames and a beer?
You know it, Chief. I think the beer's on Dozer, and I'll cover the stir-fry.
Sold, sir.